This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Wednesday, the 23rd day of October in the year 2019. Here's what we're tracking tonight. The 38th meeting of the Karakum Council for Human and Social Development opened here in Georgetown this morning in the Karakum Secretariat. The meeting has brought together education ministers and other stakeholders from across the region. In opening remarks this morning, Karakum Secretary General Ambassador Erwin Larocque focused on the region's Human Resource Development 2030 strategy. The strategy is expected to help in the creation of a globally competitive system to deliver education and training for the region's people to make them better equipped for the 21st century.
Human resource development must be one of the main engines for regional growth and development. It was one of the driving forces that moved our heads of government to call for and approve the Karakum Human Resource Development 2030 strategy. The strategy provides a roadmap for converged action by Karakum member states in the fields of education and training with the intent of unlocking Caribbean human potential.
Guyana's Education Minister Dr. Nicolette Henry in her presentation made reference to the many calls for more standardized exams across the region.
A safe and enabling environment is very important for our young people to have in order to make the right choice, and they have to be supported by adults and peers. Their experiences in the school system is also impactful, as such exposure provides specific support in making individual behavior choices.
Minister Henry also spoke about the importance of getting the region's children more involved in information and communications technology to keep them up to date with the rest of the world.
The advancement of information and communication technology to enable learning is a cardinal priority, and we have to ensure that our region is not left behind. On that note, I'm also aware that there is active discussion in several jurisdictions in this region on standardized testing, particularly for grade 6 students. These are very real issues, and I think it is now becoming even more apparent that quality education is not only about access to education, but it also requires a reorientation of the education system.
The COSHOT meeting will wrap up tomorrow at the Karakum Secretariat. More news coming up in just a moment.
Join GTT in the fight against cancer at the Pinktober 5K and 10K Walk and Run, Saturday, October 26th at Durban Park from 5:30 a.m. Sign up at GTT stores for only $2,000 and make a difference today. Use MMG and pay just $1,500 at select GTT stores. Let's be aware and show that we care. See press for more details or visit gtt.co.gy/Pinktober.
The Guyana Elections Commission would be conducting a claims and objections exercise from the 1st of October 2019. During this exercise, objections to the inclusion of the name of anyone who is suspected not to have met the eligibility requirements for inclusion in the PLE could be made only by an elector who is listed in the same divisional list in which the person being objected to is listed, or accredited scrutineers of political parties, providing any such scrutineer has monitoring responsibilities for the division in which the person being objected to is listed. Objections can be tendered to the registration officer of the registration area from the 1st of October 2019 to the 11th of November 2019. You must present the relevant original documents in order for the transaction to be completed. Don't delay. Visit the nearest GCOM registration office today. For more information, visit our website at www.gcom.org.gy. Follow GCOM on Facebook at Guyana Elections Commission. Contact us on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy or the nearest GCOM registration office.
Fuel it up and drive, Super 95. Fuel it up and drive, Super 95.
Oiled Super 95 gasoline gives you more reasons to drive and is available at 56 service stations nationwide. For affordable price, high performance, and high mileage, choose Guy Oil's Super 95 gasoline.
Fuel it up and drive!
After relinquishing old ties and establishing ourselves as a republic 50 years later, we're a proud people with a bright future. On Saturday, October 26, come celebrate our 50th Republic Jubilee in Linden Town with the street parade starting at the Five Corners to the Linden Georgetown Bus Park. See the unveiling of the 50th Republic Jubilee logo. Hear the jingle and the theme. Enjoy the block party and the after concert featuring all rating monarchs. The 50th Republic Jubilee launching Saturday, October 26, 2019. Come, let's celebrate.
There once was a man named Stan whose business needed a new plan. Christmas was coming, this much was true. He needed some help but didn't know what to do. Then fast as a flash, 3 helpers did come from Republic Bank. They came with some. One had low interest rates, one reduced equity, one with approval so quick and easy. Now Stan is the man and his business is booming. Christmas is good and he is winning. Reach more customers and boost your business with a Republic Small Business Loan today.
Welcome back, and it's good news tonight for President David Granger. The president returned last evening from Cuba following his latest medical evaluation. According to a statement from the Guyana embassy in Cuba, the medical specialists who treated the president have expressed complete satisfaction with the state of his health and have explained that the president's ailment is now in remission. The statement said that in keeping with the strict medical procedures of the Cuban healthcare system, the president is expected to return to Cuba for another scheduled routine medical check in January of next year, and then later in June next year. Before leaving Cuba, the president met with the Cuban Foreign Affairs Vice Minister, who took the opportunity of discussing some aspects of Guyana-Cuba relations with the president. The president also expressed his gratitude to the Cuban president Miguel Diaz-Canel Bermudez, the government of Cuba, and the Cuban medical team which has been responsible for his treatment in Cuba over the past months. President David Granger was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in November last year, and he began treatment almost immediately. Let's tell you now that former Minister of Foreign Affairs under the PNC government, Rashley Jackson, is hospitalized this evening and is being treated for smoke inhalation after being rescued from a fire at his Republic Park home. The fire was contained to one section of the house, and it was an alert neighbor who raised an alarm. All the neighbors rushed across and were able to remove the elderly former government official from the house. Quick action by the fire service to extinguish the small blaze, which scorched a bond in another area to the back of the house. Mr. Jackson was the only person at home at the time, and the origin of the fire is unknown. He was taken to a city hospital and was resting comfortably up to news time. In the field of agriculture, the Guyana Agricultural and General Workers Union and the Guyana Sugar Corporation have been invited to a meeting by the Labor Department to address issues related to the sugar workers at the Blairmont estate. The workers have been protesting about promotions and other issues at the estate. They have now agreed to return to their job as the two sides have agreed for the dispute to go to conciliation. In a statement, GAWU said its General Secretary C. Paul Narain met with the Chief Labor Officer and explained the circumstances which forced the workers into protest action. Guy Suko, through its representatives, also explained the company's version of the matter. Following the explanations, it was agreed that the dispute would be addressed by the ministry at the conciliation level with the parties. Through the agreement inked, the workers of the factory returned to work this morning. The union and the corporation also agreed to meet at conciliation under the chairmanship of the Department of Labor. That meeting will take place on the 30th of October, when arguments will be proffered by the parties to advance and sustain their contentions. The agreement also stipulates no victimization by either side. The union and the workers said that they are hopeful that the conciliatory proceedings will ensure that justice is meted out and the corporation would respect its own long-standing procedures and practices. The Guyana Civil Defense Commission has issued an alert about the expected spring tides that will be higher than normal. The spring tides are set to begin from this coming Friday and will run for the entire weekend and continue into the new week until next Wednesday. The tides could reach a height of more than 3.31 meters. Residents in low-lying communities and those communities near to the seawall are being asked to take all necessary precautions against possible flooding. The CDC is also calling on those residents to report any breaches in the sea or river defenses and to ensure they unplug all electrical items and take their livestock to a higher ground when the spring tides begin. Residents in low-lying areas are also being urged to stay alert and take all necessary precautions against the high tides over the weekend. The Civil Defense Commission could be contacted on telephone numbers 226-1114 or 226-8815. The National Emergency Monitoring System could be contacted on 623-1700 or 600-7500. Those two lines are 24 hours emergency lines. On the police blotter, police investigators have arrested the neighbor of a man who was found dead in a drain at Tushin 2 days ago. While the name of the neighbor has not been released, police sources have indicated that he is likely to be charged for a murder. The dead man has since been identified as 57-year-old Abdul Ghani, also known as Fulla. His body was found in a drain with a plastic bag over the head, in a partially decomposed state. Investigations have so far revealed that Ghani and his neighbor were involved in an argument that led to a fight. Ghani was repeatedly punched to the face and collapsed. His head was then wrapped in a plastic bag and the body dumped in the drain. The neighbor has since admitted to the murder, according to the police. The row between the two neighbors that led to the deadly confrontation reportedly started over a bottle of rum. The neighbor is expected to be charged before the end of this week. Across the Region is coming up next.
Hey Guyana, it's time to celebrate with us once again. In honor of our 23rd anniversary and Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we are having a pink dot sale. That's right! Come down and check out our Mapit items with a pink dot for 20% off. From our Ocean Peps felt tip markers to the Mapit Twist and Flex ruler that never break, all at reduced prices. Come on and cash in on the best deals from now until October 31st. Celebrate with us at our Burbies branch, Kwamina Street, and our newly renovated Crowell Street branch. Remember to look out for our Mapit items with the pink dot. Metro.
Join GTT in the fight against cancer at the Pinktober 5K and 10K Walk and Run, Saturday, October 26th at Durban Park from 5:30 a.m. Sign up at GTT stores for only $2,000 and make a difference today. Use MMG and pay just $1,500 at select GTT stores. Let's be aware and show that we care. See press for more details or visit gtt.co.gy/Pinktober.
We are legions of men standing strong, but never too proud to stoop and help someone. We must send a clear signal to all. Do right, walk in upright ways, knowing that's what being a man is all about. And ever aware that things will only get worse when good men do nothing. Stand strong, be the one to live right.
Enter the GBTI Quick Cash Christmas promotion and make it a Christmas to remember. You get up to $500,000 easy for anything you want this Christmas. Plus, enter for a chance to win fabulous items for your home. One complete 7-foot granite top base kitchen cabinet, one sectional suite, one 5-piece dinette set, and complimentary baskets of goodies. Apply at your nearest branch or online at www.gbtibank.com. GBTI, we see Christmas through your eyes.
The Guyana Elections Commission would be conducting a claims and objections exercise from the 1st of October 2019. Persons have until the 4th of November 2019 to make a claim to be on the list if you will be 18 years or older by the 31st of December 2019, a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or registration, a citizen of a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for a period of no less than 1 year preceding the 31st of December 2019, persons who require changes or corrections to their particulars as stated on the preliminary list of electors, such as names, occupations, and transfers in relation to their addresses, can also do same during the claims and objections period. You must present the relevant original documents in order for the transaction to be completed. Don't delay. Visit the nearest GCOM registration office today. For more information, visit our website at www.gcom.org.gy. Follow GCOM on Facebook at Guyana Elections Commission. Contact us on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy or the nearest GCOM registration office.
Westside, Sunday 3rd November is the Westside Think Pink Cancer Awareness Street Parade and 5th Annual Westside Jamboree. The Think Pink Parade moves off from Parika and Freedom Junction at 6 a.m. sharp to iFlood Community Center Ground by 10 for the Keep Fit Experience. Then at 12 noon, the 5th Annual Jamboree commences with cricket, domino, and football tournament. Entertainment by Stickers Family, Stereosonic, Notorious, Junglist from Burby, plus Stitchy, Super Ray, and Murphy one-man band. Your MC is Chow Pop. Everybody free before 12 noon, $500 after. Brought to you by Country Boy Promotion, Integrated Security, Guy Oil, GTT, Ruben Sawmill, Sanjay Gas Station, and Minimart, Magal & Son Lumberyard, Fazis Collection and Auto Spares, M. Sankar Supermarket and Hardware Store, Caribbean Motor Spare, Guyana, Triple N Gas Station, Slingers 101.1 Power FM, E-Network, AJ 94.1, and the Government of Guyana. Westside 5th Annual Jamboree and Think Pink Parade, Sunday 3rd November.
Across the region right now, some 250 Bahamians are living in limbo in the U.S. more than a month after the passage of the deadly Hurricane Dorian, according to Bahamian Consul General in Miami, Linda Mackey. Mackey said 60% of those Bahamian evacuees in Florida are from Abaco and are living week to week on the support of local charities. The Prime Minister of the Bahamas said that he knows that Bahamians are placed in shelters in the Florida area, and he would like them to now return because the U.S. would have given a certain length of time for them to remain there. He said many of them would be accommodated. If they are from Abaco, they would be accommodated in the family relief centers that the government is constructing across Grand Bahama. Dorian, the strongest storm to hit the northwest Bahamas, left thousands of displaced persons and more than 60 persons dead. Hundreds remain missing. Violent protests have erupted in at least 9 cities in Bolivia amid ongoing confusion about the result of Sunday's presidential election. Suspicion arose among opponents of the incumbent Evo Morales after the quick count was surprisingly halted. His main rival Carlos Mesa said the quick count's results were fraudulent. Counting is still on the way with Mr. Morales in first place, but currently with not enough of a lead to stave off a second round. Bolivia's Supreme Electoral Tribunal is currently running 2 separate counts. The quick count at 95.6% of the votes verified puts Mr. Morales ahead of Mr. Mesa with a lead of 9.3 percentage points. That is just short of the 10 percentage point advantage he needs to win outright in the first round. And finally tonight, international news. Police have begun the process of trying to identify 39 bodies found in a refrigerated lorry trailer in Essex County in the United Kingdom. The trailer arrived from Belgium just after midnight. Ambulance staff discovered the bodies in the unit just over an hour later. The lorry driver, named locally as Mo Robinson, 25 years old, has been arrested. He is being questioned by the police. The Deputy Chief Constable of Essex Police County, Pippa Millis, said the vehicle had been moved to a secure site so that the bodies of the 38 adults and 1 teenager could be removed while preserving the dignity of the victims. Meanwhile, officers from the Police Service of Northern Ireland have carried out raids on 2 houses associated with the arrested man. The investigations are ongoing tonight. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting.